Hey, I'm David Bridge Jr. and I'm at Content and Cash Flow Live that Myron Golden is hosting. And I'm in Omaha, Nebraska, and I just listened to and just met Nika Maples. She's a book author coach, and I'm going to give you my five takeaways, maybe three, I don't know, however many it is, on her talk on creating content, uh, just so you can save the time and not have to come to an offer or content and cash flow live yourself. But these are the real quick things. Uh, like I said, she's a book author coach. And one of the things that people will say to her, well, hey, I just want to use AI ChatGPT to write my book. She's like, well, you can. Fair point. You can go ahead and do that and speed up the process. But just because ChatGPT has your voice doesn't mean that it has your soul. And you might be a publisher of a book, but you won't necessarily be an author if you're just strictly using ChatGPT to write the book. And that was kind of a punch in the head because I've been using Claude a lot lately. I'll give it my thoughts and ideas, and it'll give me a lot of content to go ahead and post with very little editing, and it sounds like me. And I could have written it, I didn't, and that's okay. But one of the, one of the same thing is though they are my ideas whenever I've done it, but that doesn't necessarily mean I didn't type the words. Not sure what I'm trying to say, but what I am trying to say is AI just simply doesn't have your soul to make you the author or to be the author on your behalf. And one of the things that she said was, you can use it to and ask it a bunch of questions, AI, but what happens whenever you're on a plane and having and sitting beside a millionaire business owner that's going to then turn around and be the one asking you questions about your business? And that was like, wow, man, that's pretty good. So if you're using it strictly to create the content for you, it's just not going to quite be the same as you being able to formulate the thoughts, ideas, and sentences on your own. The other thing too, here's another one. A lot of what is here to this weekend revolves around biblical principles. And one of the things that she says is that God's anointing creates the authority for us, the responsibility for us, the capability for us, and the availability for us to go ahead and create our content, our misfortunes and failures, if you will, if we're choosing in the past to look at them as such. But whenever we reframe those and use those to help people go through the same things and get stronger on, it, 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 it it's a way to bond with some of the people that you're listening to. But what it does, God's anointing does those four things: gives us the authority or the responsibility to create the content, the capability. It doesn't necessarily mean the actual ability right away, the capability to go ahead and learn the skills, and then the availability is on us to go ahead and actually do it. And then the last thing I'm going to share with you about what Nika was saying was, to get good at something, we have to tolerate being bad at it long enough to actually get good at it. To make bad content long enough to put up with stutters and ums and uhs and incoherent thoughts long enough to make good quality content that people can then use to collapse their own time, buy back their own time. That was one of the other things that I took away from one of the other speakers is, whenever you're making videos and content, make it so that by them consuming what it is that you've created, it gives them back some of their time in return. So, hope you found this useful. I'm David Bridge Jr. I'm off at Myron Golden's Content and Cash Flow Live. Just some takeaways that I'm sharing in to help you collapse your time and synthesize some of that information.